I walked into this movie knowing what I was going to expect. I read the manga already. I know how the story goes. But honestly, I walked out of this movie pretty amazed with what I just saw. I think Mappa took a look at what Demon Slayer did and was like, yeah, we could do that too. Let's do that. The question is though, did they do it better? And I actually have an opinion on it. I'm going to share that at the end of the video. Make sure you look right into the camera lens so that the audience can see your pretty eyes.
Which
pretty
one's
face.
the lens?
This one right here.
Oh, okay.
The story of Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Super simple. Boy and a girl are in love with each other and they're little. Girl gives ring to boy and says, when we grow up, we're gonna get married. Girl gets hit by a car and her head is taken off. Guy is really sad. Girl turns into a cursed spirit and gets bonded to the guy's body. Guy spends the first half of the movie saying, fuck my life, and then he grows some cojones by the end of it.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Cojones means balls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The animation team at Mappa, oh my god, they blew it out of the park. I feel like their animation struggles a little when we're at exposition scenes, but when the fight scenes start kicking in, holy shit, they turned that thing up to 11. I was watching it and I felt like the Mappa gods just came down, grabbed my hand as I was staring at the screen and whispered into my ear, is this what you wanted? Yeah. This is it. What is your favorite fight in the film?
The Goji fight. I like it because he can't see, but he can see.
Yuto Okotsu is a really good MC. I feel like at the beginning he was a bit stereotypical, but then he started growing into a very fun character to follow. I went into this movie with a couple of buddies, and I really enjoyed by the end of it when they were asking me, hey, wait, Yuta, like, is he, why isn't he in season 1? Is Yuta gonna show up in season 2? Is Yuta even in the story still? I want to see more from that guy. When is he going to show up in the series, Dennis? I'm not going to tell you. Hi there.
Hi.
He surprisingly fit in very well with the main cast of the story. His interactions with Panda and Maki especially stood out to me. And there is this one scene where the three of them have this little conversation, and it is one of the funniest things in the entire movie. One of my favorite parts. It had the audience laughing their asses off, which is weird. I didn't expect this movie to be so funny. So Panda talks about big boobs and little boobs. What kind of boob guy are you?
Any boob. Boob is boob, bro. Boob is
Okay.
boob.
I like pectoral muscles on a man.
What? What about no boob?
So like a dude?
Okay.
I like pecs.
What?
I like dudes.
I know the source material, I laughed a couple of times when I was reading it, but Mappa, I feel like they added more jokes in there, or they would use the animation to make jokes in there even better. Mappa really tried with this movie. Mappa could have played it safe and stuck with just the source material because it's honestly really good on its own, but Mappa really went for it. It's amazing. This is interesting. They even added like an additional 10 minutes onto the movie with just new content that wasn't even in the first book. It's all new. It's all Mappa anime original. I'm going to make a anime versus manga comparison video. I'm gonna get started on that next after this one. So subscribe and stay tuned for that, guys. Okay. I will admit that the movie does get a bit slow towards the center of it. It's not all perfect. There's one scene in particular where I was like, okay, can the pacing ramp up a little bit more? This is dragging a little bit. I can't even say the scene was really that crucial to the main story. So Yuta is a great character, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't have what Gojo has. He can't really carry a scene on his own, especially at that point in the movie. So pairing him up with a character who literally doesn't talk, I don't really think it was a great idea. Even though I really like both of the characters, it's just like, it was very quiet. That was a little like moment for me, but the ending does make up for it. Another scene that doesn't work for me was at the end of the entire movie. It was kind of uncomfortable to watch, not gonna lie. The audience that I was watching this with let out a big what the okay. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty awkward. And speaking of the audience that I went to go see this with, if you're watching this movie, please do not say period or oh my god, he's so hot every single time Gojo's on screen. Who's your favorite character in the film?
Goju.
Please. There was a group of 3 sitting behind me, and they were speaking the entire movie, just making little comments like that. Why? What are we expecting? Is Gojo about to fly through the screen and be like, oh my love, thank you for acknowledging me. Let me kiss you on the cheek right now. Like, no. He's not gonna do that. I was so invested. Gojo's beating the shit out of this guy. Period. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What is your favorite character in the film?
Panda, bro.
Why?
He's a fucking panda.
Panda. This guy is the hidden gem of the entire movie. Why is the panda your favorite character?
Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
curse.
I actually disliked the movie when I saw the
Every scene he was in was so much fun. And at the very end, his fight scene, oh my god. Chef's kiss. Honestly, all of the fight scenes were insane, and I would even argue that there was too many fight scenes, because it was just one after another. Like Mappa literally just went crazy at the end. We were just cutting from character to character to character, and I was like, dude, what is going on? How is this happening? Gojo especially has this brutal fight. Mappa knows you love Gojo, so they brought in their best animators and made one of the best anime fight scenes I've seen. It felt like it was ripped straight out of Naruto. Thinking of one of the best Naruto fight scenes, that's kind of what you got. That hand-to-hand combat, it was nice. Granted, it doesn't have the weight and the story that Naruto's fight scenes had, but it's still like, dude, it was a great fight. Maki Zenin is another standout. She has a lot of great scenes, and there's a good chunk of the movie just dedicated to her. We also see a little bit of her backstory. They added new scenes that weren't in the manga to help us get a better perspective of what's going through this girl's head. It was really great. Geto is in the trailer, so I'm going to talk about him.
Favorite part of the film? Where he talks about primates.
The Gojo fight was really good too.
He's probably my favorite antagonist in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. He has the speech at the end. He starts talking about human philosophy at the end of the movie. And you know, I was sitting there like, I kind of understand what he means. Like, I get why he's doing what he's doing. Like, it's not just like he's like a bad guy. It makes sense. It's bad, but it really does make sense why he's doing all this stuff. And that's great, because the best villains are the ones that you can agree with, but you don't want to win. Also, the best villains are the ones that think they're the main hero of this story. Gojo and him have some really powerful scenes together towards the end of the film. I'm not going to go into it because it's spoilers, but I'll just leave it at that. If some of you are hesitant about watching this movie or a little on the fence, I think you should definitely give it a try. One of my roommates who doesn't even read manga or watch the series came into this movie blind, and he has now stolen all of my manga books for Jujutsu Kaisen. He's going to just read it. He wants to catch up with the series. He wants to know what happens. He said there's potential that this could be his favorite anime series ever. The man's seen Attack on Titan. That's pretty crazy. I'm curious what you guys think. Am I wrong about my opinion? Is my opinion dog shit?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the film?
8.5.
A solid
You can go home. 1 out of 10.
9.
Full Metal is better.
I just want to eat.
10 out of 10. Blew my mind.
Why would you rate it 1? If I'm being honest, I haven't even fucking seen the movie.
Have you guys even seen the movie or are planning to? Also,
That's it with the interview.
That is, I'm ready for my interview.
Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, or Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Which one do you guys think is better? You can stay in between. You can be passive. You don't have to pick a side. I'm gonna pick a side right now.
The interviews are over.
What are you talking about?
The action scenes were phenomenal. The character work was pretty good.
Put the lead in.
The plot was what I expected. So, Mugen Train or Jujutsu Kaisen, which one did I have more fun watching? I would give Jujutsu Kaisen an 8.5, and I would say that it is better than Mugen Train. Thanks for watching, guys.
My favorite character, I would say Zoro.